nothing changes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. I want to talk to you guys about 5 quick things you can do that work exceptionally well during fourth quarter to sell more items on eBay. These are items you should be doing throughout the course of the year, but especially during fourth quarter, they seem to work amazingly well. And there's a couple of reasons that I'll talk about why they work so well as I read each one off the list. Before we jump into that, a couple of just little tips and tricks and important things you need to know before we talk about these sales tactics. One, if you need supplies from eBay, like shipping supplies or envelopes or anything, make sure you order them ASAP. During fourth quarter, they're normally slow to ship because so many people are ordering them. Also this year, because of COVID, still behind, I guess. And also the third reason is because a lot of what's going on with the post office and delayed packages and the election and all that, definitely going to want to get your orders in right away. I'll link eBay's shipping supply store below for you. So if you need to use your coupon, you only have 9 days left before it expires, that Q3 coupon. So make sure you use that. It's below. That's for those of you that own an eBay store. You get a shipping supply coupon and you definitely don't want that to expire. Also, if you see this video after the 1st of October, you should have your fourth quarter one. Use that as well. Get the orders in ASAP so you don't get delayed shipping. Same goes if you need packaging material from the USPS, padded flat rates, things like that, regionals. Order it. They're delayed. Just don't wait around for anything that you need. I've been having a problem recently. Not good, guys. So that's number one. Number two is what I'm about to tell you, these 5 sales tactics. Start using them now so you can figure out what works before fourth quarter. And the third thing is make sure that you're getting inventory ready now. Fourth quarter starts in those same 9 days. You don't want to be December 24th trying to get stuff up for people to buy for Christmas. Doesn't work, no good. Okay, let's jump into it. Sales tactic number 1 is sales. What does that mean? Run a promotion sale on eBay. If you've never ran a promotion, or if you've ran one like 6 months ago and you never ran one since, stop not using sales. It's effective for 2 reasons. One, if you have old merchandise, items that have been sitting up for a long time, run it and you'll see how fast they move out the door. This is a no-brainer. The second reason is because people love a deal. They love a sale. And when they see something that says, woo, 20% off, even if it's not actually like, you know, a huge mind-blowing sale, it's on sale. And your item could be $50 with 20% off, bringing it to 40, and someone else's item could be $40, period, normal. And your item will almost always sell first because your item has a big flashing sign that says sales. If you've never ran promotions, please do it. Now the whole buy one, get one free or buy 2, save 10%, that's not as effective in my mind because one, it doesn't show up as prominent as the percentage off sales for starters, but also because some people only want one item. They don't want 2 or 3 items. And now they're gonna be like, well, I would have bought that item if it had been on sale, but I don't want to go buy 2 or 3 more items. People are like, oh, well, that encourages them to go shop some more. Not really. People are buying stuff because they found something they like. The chances they're going to like a second thing in your store is probably slim. It may happen once in a while, or if you sell like one type of item or one, category maybe, but generally it's not going to work all that well, and it's not going to work as well as just putting everything on sale. 10%, 12%, 14, 15, 16. Mix it up, run the sale, run it for 2 or 3 days, run it for Monday through Friday, Friday through Sunday, Friday through Monday. Don't run it for 3 weeks, because if I tell you, hey, come to my store and shop, the sale's going on for 3 weeks, you can come whenever you feel like, you're going to come whenever you feel like. But if I tell you, hey, weekend only, get in here before the weekend, boom, you're going to go shop. That's why you do it. Buyer, have this mindset. They want a deal and they want to get a deal now. They don't want to have the option. You got to put that buyer urgency into them. So that's number 1. Number 2 is promoted. Now I like promotions, what we just talked about, running a sale, a promotion sale, better than promoted, but promoted still helps. The reason I like promotions better is because it tells the customer they're getting a discount. It says, hey, you're getting a deal. If you give more on promoted listings to eBay, the customer doesn't see that, right? eBay gets that money. No one ever knows what % you're paying. It helps, but it isn't going to be that big flashing sign like the customer gets. So definitely promotions is the priority, but promoted is a quick second behind it that you need to run some promoted listings to try to get more exposure and then have your items on sale so the customer gets a deal. So that's number 2, promoted listings. I personally do 1, 2%. I mix it up, I end it, I change it. But I never really do more than 2 or 2.5% on anything that I have up. I just don't think that it's necessary to give eBay 5, 7, 9, 10, 15%. If you want to, that's your choice. I don't think it's necessary. That's number 2. Number 3 is you have a bunch of people on your eBay store looking at your items because it tells you you have watchers, you have people interested. Make them offers, right? They want to get a deal. This is a direct offer right to their inbox. Hey, that $30 pair of shoes you're looking at is now $27. If you could send an offer to somebody and just knock it down $2, you don't have to put it 50% on sale. It's only required that you do 5%. So if you could take 5% off, $2, $3, $4, and make an instant sale, wouldn't you? If you had a $35 pair of shoes list and I said, hey, I'll give you $32 right now, you'd be like, done, gone. Almost always, right? 5%, 10% would be $3, 5% would be $1.50, $1.60, $1.70, whatever it is, you would take it. Trust me, make offers every single day. There's no reason not to if you're only taking 5% off. Give yourself a chance to sell merchandise. Otherwise, you're just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, all these people are looking at it, but I'm just gonna wait for them. Don't wait for them. Go out and get them. Make the offer. Send it to them. Trust me, you will sell more stuff. Number 4 is what I like to call an eBay store audit, and this is basically going back and checking everything is correct. Make sure your titles are good. Make sure there's no spelling errors. You'd be surprised how many people I have with a 1,000-piece store, and they come back to me and they found 50 items with spelling errors or title errors or extra large instead of large. All kinds of errors. Just go back and quickly audit through your store. Make sure it's good. Check the item specifics. Check that everything is the way that it should be. Check that you have measurements, that you have returns. Just roll through your listings and make sure everything looks correct. You'd be surprised how many mistakes you will find. Mistakes cost sales. Sales cost demoralizing your store and bringing down that sell-through rate. So always go back and check it. Number 4 is doing your own self-audit on your eBay, and that includes the price. You may have listed something at $50 3 months ago, and it's not worth $50 anymore. So double check those prices and be honest with yourself at what other people are selling. If there's a 20, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 35, and you're like, oh, it's 35, and I put it at 35, it's not worth 35. Somebody got 35 for some reason. It's probably worth $20 to $25. Be honest with your pricing and don't be married to your inventory. Let it go. You're not a storage facility, you're a sales facility. Don't be tied to the inventory. Sell it. And number 5 is my favorite one because it causes a whole lot of you people to grow up in arms and yell at me and comment crazy stuff. But these are all true. Consider changing some of your policies. For example, if you have t-shirts up for $10 plus $5 shipping, stop. They're first class. Do 15 free shipping. Do $14.99 free shipping. Do 16 free shipping. Whatever it is you have to do, change it up. If the items aren't moving, there's a reason. Give yourself a chance, especially if you've had them for a long time. Combined shipping. If you've got big, heavy boots that cost $25 to ship and you've got them up for 50 plus 25, certainly try 75 free shipping. If you don't want to, I completely understand. Do some calculated, get the exact rate. Instead of that, do a flat rate, choose your own shipping rate. Whatever you have to do, mix it up. Also, if you've already got one-day handling, consider doing free returns to get top rated seller plus. It works out in your favor. You're gonna save 10% and you're gonna make more sales. Those two things are gonna way offset any labels you have to pay. Don't step over dollars to save dimes. Don't pass up the chance to make dollars by saving money and making more sales in order to, save yourself dimes, which is this couple of labels that you might have to pay for, or one label or 2 labels. A lot of people don't understand that math, and then when I explain it to them, they're like, oh, that makes sense. I'm gonna save $20 in fees. I'm gonna sell an extra 10 items and make $200. That's $220, and I'm only gonna have to pay for a couple labels, 15, 20, 25 bucks. That makes a lot of sense. Let me do top rated seller plus. If you don't have returns turned on and you click that button that says no returns accepted, thinking that that actually does something, please get out of your narrow-minded seller mindset and turn on returns. Doing no returns is only hurting yourself. You can argue it till the end of time. I assure you, if you sat down with me in my living room, in my dining room, and you and I turned on returns and got your items right, you would absolutely sell more items than you are selling by having no returns on, and you'd absolutely outsell the amount of money you're going to pay to handle those returns, because you're probably already taking returns anyways from item not as described, which you're gonna take no matter what your setting says and you're gonna pay for. So stop hurting yourself. In fact, the no returns button is eventually going to go away. You might as well get used to it. It's not going to last. Why? Because it just doesn't make sense. That's not the way commerce and e-commerce works. Amazon, you wouldn't make it 5 seconds on their platform because they force you to take returns. You will pay the return cost, and it is the cost of doing business. If you don't like it, don't sell on the platform. And many people are like, well, I just won't sell on the platform. Do you see how that works? Like, you're giving up an opportunity to make money because you're so hard-headed over one policy that costs pennies. Accept returns, turn them on, and make more money. Just please, guys, just do what's right. It's normal. It's business, right? It's a cost. And if you can't absorb the cost, stop selling. Okay, anyways, those are my 5 tips. Start doing them. Do them tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Watch what happens to the end of month sales and the beginning of your October sales. I do store reviews nonstop for people. I go through all their stuff and do these audits for them step by step and give them this list of things to do. These couple of things plus a dozen more things they should be working on. And it's usually the same story. It's one of these things or 2 or 3 of these things or a combination of all of these things. When I finish looking through the stores, I've probably gone through 1,000 to 1,500 plus stores this year. And most of the stores I go through, when they follow what I tell them to do, their sales go up. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Tips for selling more in fourth quarter Christmas. It's the only way you're gonna do it. If you want me to look at your store, I'm happy to do it. I normally charge for it. You know, if you guys want a full store review, just shoot me $5. I'll put the link below. Just click it, shoot $5 over, and email me the link to any item in your store. Rockstarflipper@gmail.com after you pay. And I'll go through your store. I'll give you everything I got, everything I find, everything I can see. I'll work on them all this week. Usually I get them back in 24 to 48 hours. So you guys feel free to do that. It's linked below. And everything else that you need help with, don't be scared to ask. You can use the comment section below, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful fourth quarter. You sell a lot of stuff. Get that inventory up. We got a few boxes of inventory on our wholesale site that I'll link below if you want to get some delivered to your door. And if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. Comment section or rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much. Thumbs up to this video and subscribe for more help, more tips, more tricks, and more fourth quarter reselling all month long, October, November, December, the whole rest of the year. And I'll see you guys next time.